Hey, what's up guys? This is Eli with Night Jiu-Jitsu and Aperture, and I've got some pretty good mount transitions and attacks today. So I'm going to look at different ways, kind of standard ways. We're going to start basic and then kind of build up from there, but maybe some kind of unorthodox ways of attacking from the mount too, for whenever the guy's not really giving you much of an opening. He's defending pretty well. He's watching out for the things that he would typically expect to be attacked from the mount. Check these out and see what you think about them. So if we start kind of basic and we start with the gi, we're going to do some of these that are gi contingent, and then we're going to do some that are going to be applicable gi or no gi. First, if we start from the gi here, if I want to keep it basic, whenever I get to mount, I'm going to go as high as he'll allow me to with his elbows, and then I'm going to open the collar up here one, like this, and I'm going to stick my hand in. First one's going to go palm inside, like that. Second one, if the second one goes under, it's going to go palm up as well, this way. I want to get as deep as I can. My knuckles trying to reach the back of his neck. My head goes to the floor of the top arm side like this here, and then I finish the choke by pulling here like this. So again, I'm wrapping in, make that diamond shape, pull, constrict, cut like that for the choke. If he's blocking me from going underneath like this, then I can throw the arm over. I can either grab that little fold of material right here, or if I can get my thumb inside, that's a good one too. And then again, the top arm points this way. I have to go here, and I need that third point of base. Since my arms are bound, I need to get my head to the floor to be able to finish the choke like that and not compromise my base too much. A good trick on this one sometimes is if I put the hand inside like this and he holds my arm and pins it down like that, when he puts his two hands on my arm to hold it down like that, it actually gives me the ability to push here and raise his arms up and create a pocket of space, and now I can go back in for that first choke like we talked about, right? Now sometimes whenever he gets here like this though, he'll go to try to like upa escape like this. So I'm gonna base up top here, and I'm gonna help him to upa escape under my terms and conditions here. So I pull him up and establish this modified technical kneeling, whatever you wanna call it, mount like this. When I did that, look at how I peel the collar open here. I shoot this hand underneath, palm facing away like I'm waving, and then I wrap it over my thumb one, grab the bottom lapel here and push it to the floor to block his arm and to take the slack out, and then bring my elbows, triceps to lats here like this, and keep squeezed like that and get nice and tall for that choke right there. So one more time on this one. Whenever he goes like this, he traps the arm, he goes to escape, I shift the weight, help pull him up on the side like this, and then go in, start this kind of choke. If he's doing a good job of defending that second lapel right here, I just reach down, grab a hold of the pant like this, and then I'm gonna hop up, putting the shin behind his neck here, sitting back, and then squeezing here, driving in like that. It's a ton of pressure, that's why I let go, and it makes for a nice modified bow and arrow choke like that. Again, we go here like this, he goes to escape, pull him up on his side this way, here, I feed in for the collar, I reach down, grab a hold of the pant leg, step up, shin here to the back knee on the inside, push, pull, squeeze like this. It's a lot of pressure. Now, something else we can do with the collar from here is, sometimes just reaching cross collar is gonna spook him. He's gonna feel, yeah, he's gonna automatically start defending that. Sometimes it's a little less threatening if I go same side like that. So I'm gonna go for a parallel choke or a baseball bat choke like this. So I go in here and here, but when I get both hands in the collars, then at least by then he knows, and he's gonna start defending somehow like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up on my toes, I'm gonna slide my knee from the floor across, diagonal across his chest here to pin that arm down this way. Turn the corner, my head's gonna go low onto his abdomen here, and then I'm gonna finish the baseball bat choke like this. One more time on that one. I open the collar, go parallel, one palm up, one palm down, thumb inside this side, fingers inside this side. I cut up, slice across the chest, knee to the floor to pin the arm, turn the corner like this, head goes down so he doesn't bring his legs into the way, like this, and I squeeze here, boom, this way to finish the baseball bat choke, like that, okay? If I've already committed to this cross choke like this here, so I go here, and he's really doing a good job of defending like this. This one is one that he doesn't really see coming a whole lot. I go like this, and he's defending, he's doing a great job. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna transition this foot to knee on belly quickly, and then hop around north-south to him this way, here. Then I'm gonna deadlift him up like this, hop in, and now I've taken his back. Now we can go in, go back, finish with back attacks, right? So again, on this one, what's happening is I go here, I reach over. I want this choke. I'm gonna sell him on the idea of this choke, really get him committed to the defense of it. And then I'm gonna hop off to knee on belly, spin around north to his head and deadlift him. Here, this, pick up, sit in, toss the collar, grab the leg, trap the arm. Bow and arrow choke is a good one to go for from here, but you can go sliding collar, single wing, all kinds of stuff to do from back mount. That's a whole different video. Let's talk about some though that maybe if I don't have the gi, or if he's just doing a good job of defending any kind of gi related attack. Some that will work kind of universally. One of my favorites that I feel like opens up a good opportunity a lot of the time is if I can get underneath his head here this way. From here, if he's doing a good job of keeping me out of his collar, sometimes I'll just go here and go for the Ezekiel choke. I'm gonna reach inside, depending on the length and the width of the sleeve, I may grab 4 fingers or 3. I like to grab 3 fingers. I'm gonna make kind of a ninja fist like this here. And then all at once, whenever this one turns in under my chin, I'm gonna reach, slide everything across all at once, and then extend this arm, leaving this elbow on the floor. It's a very strong choke like that. So I keep my head down here. My head's pushing his vision away like that so he can't see that I'm fixing up the Ezekiel grip over here. This hand's gonna turn in. I'm gonna move everything across this way and then extend, pressing down to finish the Ezekiel choke. Sometimes if he knows what's going on over there, he may block my arm here like this. So I'm gonna reach, slide underneath this way, and I'm gonna walk my hand up and then pry, walk, pry, like this. In doing so, I'm gonna get his arm up here over his head, grab his armpit, and reach over to hold here. So the configuration, hand and armpit, hand over the head, I'm holding this way, right? Once we get that set up, I'm gonna slide up. Now that there's more space for my knees under his armpits, nice and high this way, and I'm gonna keep holding his head, take the one out from behind his neck, drive, thumb grip here so that I can push this one out, keep my head down, and finish here, straight arm lock that way. If I need to switch off to the figure 4 or grab my collar, I can do that too to finish for that straight arm. Sometimes in doing so though, whenever I get to this, he'll jerk that arm back. If he does, then we'll just go back to Americana from here whenever I go to finish Americana. Double monkey grips like that. I'm gonna shoot this hook here like this, nice and tight, turn my head away. Head on top of the wrist, slide down to finish for Americana. Speaking of Americana, if we get to here like this, and he's doing a good job all here, then maybe I'll switch back and go set up the Americana this way. I can't finish this because his head is in the way, right? So I may do a little push-up, get the arm out. If I cannot do that to finish Americana, then what I'll do sometimes here is pry this up to his nose like this, pin it with my chin and then my jaw here. Now a couple of finishes we can do from right here, if available, a little more like catch wrestling type stuff, is I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna pull his wrist this way while I push his elbow closer to his nose and make a nice little shoulder lock like that. If his hand is down like this here, I can go in sometimes and get a wrist lock, or get a wrist lock right here, right? So those are some nasty little submissions we can do from there. If I'm missing those are not happening for me, I'll just let go of the wrist, gable grip the hands here like this, put my head down, dismount across, either keep the gable grip, sprawl for the arm triangle finish, or go here with the knee blocking the hip, or even back to knee on belly and finish this arm triangle like that. We've gotten to this where the arm triangle kind of set up. Things are here, but for some reason I'm not quite getting the arm triangle finish, right? I go to dismount, I'm trying this. He's defending really well right here. If he defends by pulling and opening that space for the blood flow so I'm not getting the choke, then I'll go back to Ezekiel choke, even with his arm inside, because I can finish with it right there, right? So that's a good little finish there. If he's defending another way by maybe taking this hand, grabbing his leg, which is a common way for him to defend, then I'll hold here like this, and then I'm gonna pop up again here, go, take the back again, based off of his defense. And then again, we go back in to trying our different back mount attacks after that. There's quite a few options from mounted attacks, starting with direct attacks, collar chokes, some things that are contingent on the gi, some different transitions using those, some different ways to take the back, and then going into some different arm locks and arm triangle and transitions to back like that, so you don't even need the gi. So hopefully these will open up some different spaces to allow you more opportunity in attacking from the mount if you're getting shut down whenever you're going to try to attack from there. So let me know how it goes and keep watching Night Jiu-Jitsu and Aperture, guys. Thank you.